Cell phone video shows fatal Minneapolis shooting by ICE agent, sparking outrage and nationwide protests. Minneapolis. Newly obtained cell phone footage appears to show the moments leading up to a deadly encounter between a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) agent and a Minneapolis woman that has ignited national controversy and widespread protests. The video, believed to be recorded on the cell phone of the ICE officer involved, shows 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good calmly interacting with the agent before the situation escalated into gunfire that left her dead. In the footage, which NBC News obtained, Good's SUV is seen stopped in the street as the agent approaches. Good is heard saying, "That's fine, dude, I'm not mad at you," shortly before the deadly confrontation. As the incident unfolded, another woman, later identified as Good's wife, is captured on video speaking to the agent while holding her own phone. After agents allegedly ordered Good to exit the vehicle, the SUV appears to pull forward. The agent in front of the car responds by firing multiple shots as the vehicle moves away, and the SUV subsequently crashes a short distance down the street. Conflicting narratives on what happened. Federal officials, including the Department of Homeland Security (DHS), have defended the agent's actions, asserting the officer acted in self-defense. DHS and White House officials have shared portions of the footage on social media, suggesting Good's actions posed an imminent threat to law enforcement. President Donald Trump and DHS Secretary Kristi Noem labeled the episode an act of domestic terrorism, claiming the vehicle was used as a weapon. However, Minneapolis officials and local witnesses strongly dispute that account. City leaders have criticized the federal narrative, saying the video does not clearly show Good deliberately attempting to harm the agents. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz have both demanded accountability and called for federal immigration agents to withdraw from the city. Walz has also proclaimed a Day of Unity in Good's honor. Victim identified and personal impact. Good, a U.S. citizen originally from Colorado and a mother of 3, was driving in a residential neighborhood south of downtown Minneapolis when she encountered the ICE officers. According to family and local reports, she had just dropped her young child off at school earlier that morning. Her mother described her as compassionate and loving, saying that she was one of the kindest people she knew. Good's death has sparked grief and anger among community members and supporters across the country. Wider fallout and protests. The shooting has fueled protests not only in Minneapolis but in cities across the U.S., including San Jose, New York City, and Boston, as demonstrators rallied against ICE's actions and the federal government's immigration enforcement tactics. In Minneapolis, state and federal authorities are now at odds over the investigation. The FBI has taken control of the case, limiting Minnesota law enforcement's access to evidence, which has drawn criticism from local officials who want a transparent, independent inquiry. National debate on use of force and immigration policy. Experts and activists have questioned the use of deadly force in the encounter, especially given that the video footage does not clearly show Good making aggressive contact with the officer. Civil liberties groups and some legal experts argue that the incident underscores ongoing concerns about policing standards and federal authority in local communities. The tragedy is unfolding amid an aggressive federal immigration enforcement campaign in Minnesota that has seen thousands of arrests and a heavy ICE presence throughout the state, further intensifying tensions between Democratic-led cities and the Trump administration.